If you don't pick up them feet and move, I'm gonna kick you clean out of Kentucky. Bessie, I want to thank you for that.
You figure you got yourself a bargain?
Well, I only paid $2.25 for her.
I still wish you'd hold off on this hunt until I could go along. Chief Tallfire is a fine man, but he doesn't cotton much to strangers.
Pa's the only white man that Chief Tallfire's got any use for. Ain't that so, Pa? He says Pa's more Chillicothe than anything else.
Well, I hope you don't think I'm toting that calico and them beads up there to go fishing with. I'd like to wait for you to make the trip down, but I got a meeting with Cousin Billy Hugh Brown, and I don't want to keep him waiting. Besides, your blood brother will tolerate Billy Hugh and me if we bring some presents and stay away from this village.
Josh, how do you aim to get that old stubborn critter started up?
Israel, be it man or beast, I don't care how hide-bound, pig-headed, obstinate they are. They all got a weakness, and I know old Bessie's.
What's that?
She loves to hear me sing. Come on, Bessie, here we go. We're off to Turkey River. It's a long, long way. Come on, Bess. We're both gonna get our feet a little wet. Oh, here's a steep bank, Bessie. I hope I can make it. Come on, Bessie. Come along. You know, I've been accused of being stubborn and lacking in judgment a lot of times. But the most lacking in judgment I ever was the day I spent $2.25 of my hard-earned money for you. Now, don't torture me anymore. My throat's raw. Listen, we don't want to keep Billy Hugh waiting any longer, do we? I'm 2 days late already. Now, Bessie. Bess. All right. You flop-eared, mangy, no-good critter, you. Oh, Bessie, come on. Now, I'm through coddling and caterwauling you along. Now, I got to get up there, and you're going to pick up them feet and move. All right. Now, Bessie, I ain't never laid hand to you. But, so help me, if you don't move, I'm going to lay the butt of this rifle right across your hind parts. Now, Bessie, I don't like doing this. But you ain't going, and I'm going to... Now, look what you done. That's a mess of varmints up there, ain't it, Bessie? Ain't no little old dead chipmunk gonna bring out a flock of buzzards like that. An old Tallfire keeps these hunting grounds clean. A flock of buzzards like that kind of makes me tend to be a little bit uneasy. In the name of God, Well, don't you think you ought to sit down, man?
Oh, I'm fine, really, all right. Now. Oh, I'm sorry and that ashamed to be crying so.
Why, if you hadn't have been bawling, I wouldn't have heard you. Probably wouldn't have found you.
Oh, it was by the grace of God. I'm praying so for help, and the weeping was his answer.
You forgive me if I seem a little bit bum-puzzled, but where'd you come from? And what went on up there?
The Chillicothys came and killed them.
Killed who?
Father Kendallin, Sister Bridget, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Billy Hugh Brown.
You knew him then? He was nearby waiting for a friend.
I was that friend.
They're in the chapel. What's left of it. And them.
Always late when it behooves me to be on time. He'd be alive and out there hunting now. Well, it's plain to see Cousin Billy Hugh said his piece before them warriors got to him.
He was your cousin then?
No, not exactly. We grew up together and started pretending we was cousins.
He was a very brave man and good. He did his best to save Father Kendallin and poor Sister Bridget. We didn't keep any firearms about. And
What were you people doing up here anyhow?
we were building a missionary school.
A school?
Yes.
Well, up here? Who did you think was going to come? There's nothing up here but that small tribe of Chillicothys.
Well, we had hopes that in time they would come.
You had some pretty high hopes. Might as well hope to fly to the moon.
We had every reason to think they'd come our way. They never harmed us before. Never paid us any mind at all.
Oh, they're probably biding their time, waiting for you to get all the buildings finished so it'd make a big blaze. That's how old Tallfire got his name.
No, I'm afraid it's what happened this morning. Father Kendallin said it might bring trouble. Poor Sister Bridget. She never did anything but what she meant it for the good. She came across a young Indian boy at the river. He had war paint on his face. She washed it off.
She might as well have killed that boy. So their way of thinking that's every bit as bad as burning your church and maybe worse.
I know. That's why we came here. We wanted to teach them.
Teach them? Teach them what? In Charleston City, I've seen women with more paint on their face.
God forgive us.
Now, I'm just blabbering. I don't know what I'm doing, don't know what I'm saying. You forgive me.
Oh, it's losing your friend. I vow I'd give my life for his. I don't know why I was saved.
Billy, you knew what he's doing. Nobody hogtied him and dragged him up here. You got any idea how long they've been gone?
Well, must be 2 hours. You see, I was in the spring house when it happened. I didn't know anything was wrong until I heard Mr. Brown's rifle. By the time I got here, the Chillicothys were running off and everything was in a blaze.
Shh. I knew it. I knew it. They're coming back.
Coming back? In the name of all for what? They've murdered us and burned us out.
They're dead. They're coming to carry off. They're dead.
What about ours? We can't just leave them without a decent burial.
It's not time.
A prayer, at least.
You better make it the shortest prayer you got. Now we ain't got time to get to the trail. Besides, as soon as they find out you ain't dead along with them, that's the first place they're gonna look anyhow. There's a boxed-in canyon up there. Upriver is the falls, downriver's old Tall Fire's camp, and that trail's the only way out of here, and they know it just as good as I do.
Then, wouldn't it be prudent to get out of sight before they arrive?
Oh, indeed. Indeed, prudent. If we had a place to hide.
We can go back to the spring house where you found me.
They're gonna smoke us out of there just in a minute.
No, they don't know it's there. They've never known. Father Kendall made it so they wouldn't know.
I don't like it, but we ain't got much other choice. You go on, I'll be with you in a minute.
Once. He was fearful.
And proud and strong king of this mountain. And he's standing practically on your doorstep. I was wondering, sister, can you pray so nobody but the good Lord will hear it? See the day that Indian drums would sound like sweet music. Probably means they called off the hunt for the time being, anyhow. No. You keep that around you. The blood's frozen in your veins.
What do I call you? All this time and I don't know your name.
Josh Clemens.
I'm Sister Cecilia, Mr. Clemens.
Now, Josh will do fine, but Mr. Clemens ain't never gonna do. Now, you walk around and stir it up a little bit. They gone back to the village. Best not go up there, though. Old Tall Fire's known for setting a snare. You hold out a little while longer?
Oh, I'll do whatever you say.
Oh, don't go wasting none of that faith on me. I'm wrong 100% more than I'm right. Boone told me. Why didn't I listen to them? You know, I expect she's pretty smart in building someplace like this to hide, but it'd sure been a lot drier and a lot warmer if you hadn't dug it so close to the river.
Oh, it wasn't for hiding. It was for hanging the meat when we had it. But mainly for storing Father Kendall's wine.
What? Wine? What? Land of the living.
He didn't hide it to begrudge the Indians, but because it came all the way from Charleston. You understand, Father Kendall was not a drinking man. He needed wine for saying the Mass. He had just sent me down to fetch a cup of it when... Oh, that wouldn't be wine.
No, indeed it wouldn't.
We used it only in the case of sickness. Chills and such. As medicine.
Well, now, sister, you just sit right down there. Because I think we've been chilled just enough to use a little medicine. Go on. It'll warm you up.
Thank you. Why are you staring so, Josh? Am I all that strange to you?
Well, what makes you think I get out of these hills once in a while? You ain't the first.
None.
That's right, that I ever seen. I saw 2 or 3 in Charleston City.
thing that's got me puzzled about you is the way you talk. You talk just exactly like Becky Boone's father. He came to see us in Boonesboro from all the way from Ireland.
Did he now? Would you happen to know, did he come from Cork?
Cork? Is that a place?
Oh, indeed it is. To anyone who lives there, it's all of Ireland.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Oh, not really. I carry it with me in my heart. Oh, here, you'll be wanting this now.
No, you keep it.
Oh, I'm fine. That whiskey melted the blood in my veins nicely.
Bessie. I forgot Bessie.
Bessie? Where?
Oh, it's nothing to get all stirred up about. Bessie ain't nobody. Bessie's a critter, a mule.
Oh.
I left her down below. They probably found her while they's looking for you. Well, it's nothing to worry about. She ain't going nowhere unless they can sing. But practically everything I got is on that critter's back. And then again, they might have taken the supplies and left her. My rifle ain't gonna do 'em much good. That's busted, but they probably got Billy Hughes. And I got a heap of powder and shot in them saddlebags.
I can't hear the drums now.
I'm gonna go up and look around. You wait here and be quiet. I don't know what's best to do. Try to take you with me or leave you here and go get down and try to bring you out.
Oh, don't leave me here, please.
It's a long way. It's rough going every step of it.
Oh, I'm very strong. Much stronger than you might think.
We just might make it. Got one thing in our favor. Old Tallfire takes them burial ceremonies seriously. It'll go on all day and all night till it's finished. Come on, I'll help you.
Oh, you get on and I'll follow. We'll surely never make it if you must be helping me at every turn.
Anything you say, sister. Quick. You're plumb worn out.
Oh, no, not at all.
Half starved at that. I know. My stomach's to my backbone, too. Hey, I got some sorghum stick here somewhere. It comes in handy on the trail. Here, gnaw on that. Won't fill you up, but the sweet taste will be distracted. Go on, take a lick. Wish that sun would hang up there another hour or two. Can't go down the side of that mountain in the dark. It's bad enough in the daytime. It's just a little ways farther to where I left old Bessie, and there's some food and water and a blanket. It'll keep the night chill off of you. Let's go.
right here's where I left him. I know it was. They got her. It's bad enough that they got all our supplies, but now they know that I'm up here somewhere.
Here, Josh. It is distracting.
Oh,
What'll we do now?
what do we do now? If we got any sense, we'll get out of here. Come on.
What is it, Josh?
Nothing. Just trying to feel a little breeze on my face. Find out which way the wind's from. We can't settle down directly upwind in that village. They'll smell us out in no time. Not particularly flattering, but to them Chillicothes, we smell bad. It'd be plumb crazy to try to go down the side of that mountain in the dark. One slip on that ledge and I ain't yearning to go all the way to the bottom of that ravine. We'll just make you a bed out of some of these nice dry leaves, and you can burrow down for tonight. We gotta leave at first light in the morning.
I'm not frightened. I'm just saying my everyday evening prayers. Don't you ever pray, Josh?
I reckon, in my own way. I guess everybody out here in the wilderness gets from one day to the next with some kind of praying. Now, you just settle down there.
Well, you'll have to get some sleep now.
Oh, I'm gonna sit watch.
Surely they won't see us here in the dark.
Well, sister, I don't want to scare you, but them Chillicothes ain't all we got to worry about up here. There's grizzlies and cats and I don't know what all. And we can't risk a night fire. So like I said, I'll sit watch.
You'll do nothing of the kind. If there's any sitting and watching to be done, I'll do it. You saved my life at the risk of your own. You'll have to do all the thinking for the two of us because I'm no good at all. Oh, it's peaceful now, but there's no telling what might happen, and you'll need all your wits about you. So you, burrow down and get some sleep.
Where in the world did you dig up all that temper?
Oh, it's been a burden and a weakness to me all my life. And no matter how hard I try, there are times when there's nothing to be done for it.
You must have red hair. Red-headed people tend to be a little hot-headed from time to time. There must be a bunch of red hair up there under there.
No, I don't. I don't have red hair.
Listen, sister. Now, I know you want to help. But I got to where I can sleep with both eyes open. And besides, when the day comes that I have to have a woman set watch for me, that's the day I get off this trail for good. You understand that, sister?
I think I do, Josh.
Sister Cecilia, what made you do it?
Do? What do you mean, Josh?
I mean, what made you want to be a nun?
That'd be very hard to explain. I've never thought of myself as being anything else. My father left me at the gate of the Good Shepherd Orphanage when I was a babe. The convent was my home. Mother St. Paul and the nuns raised me and cared for me. Oh, the good Lord knows what would have become of me without them.
Did you ever think about getting married and having young to your own?
I have. What kind of woman hasn't thought of such things? Good night, Josh.
Sitting up there in that ravine waiting on us. One of them's got a rifle. Probably Billy Hughes.
Well, must we go down by the trail? Isn't there some other way we can get down?
Unless you're a mountain goat with wings. I'd rather be horsewhipped and tell you this, but we gotta go back to that hole in the ground.
We can't risk another night out in the open. Besides, we gotta have food. The river's pretty close. And there's meat hanging in that cellar. Can't risk that trail, they'll track us. We'll just go kind of round and about and take it slow. Can't cross that river in broad daylight.
Even if we do get to the spring house, what good is it? We can't stay there forever.
Well, I'm just kind of going on that one day at a time kind of praying. Praying they'll forget about us or figure we got away or figure something got us. I don't know.
Josh, you could get by them somehow and save yourself if you didn't have me holding you back, couldn't you now?
Oh, I'm not going to leave you. Why, I'd be some kind of a fool if I'd done that. You got the Lord on your side. Let's go.
Soak through, you ought to get out some of them wet clothes.
Oh, a bit damp, so. It's so dark.
We can't risk a lantern by the night.
Oh, no. I'll accustom myself soon enough.
It'll be moon bright before long, that'll help. Hope it stays dark for the time being, at least. At least till I get back.
Back? From where, Josh?
The river. Gotta have water. Here. Oh, put your feet up on that. It's damp down here.
Thank you. We can't have a fire. How'll you cook it?
We won't. Go on, you gotta eat something.
I know I do, but
Just close your eyes and think about something else.
I know it's foolish of me, but I can't.
Well, maybe I can make it up to the school. Maybe there's some food up there the fire didn't get.
The larder was back of the schoolhouse.
Here. Go ahead and take some of that. It's nourishing. Sure is nourishing, especially on an empty stomach. Seems like a sin to pour out that good whiskey. But I gotta have this jug to get the water in. But there ain't no use in wasting it all.
Won't you be tipsy? Taking spirits when you've had nothing to eat. Josh.
Ain't you afraid being shut up down here with me?
No.
Well, you ought to be. Why do you have to be so pretty? Blamed if I understand it. How a woman like you could give her life to being a nun just cause some other nuns done the decent thing and took care of an orphan baby.
It's not that way at all, Josh. I couldn't join the sisterhood just because I felt beholden to others.
Well, now, just suppose that you was to change your mind for some reason or the other. Is there any way you could get out of it?
We had 3 years to make the decision. I was to take my final vows at the mother house at Charleston next month. Do you think I'll ever get there, Josh?
Oh, final vows. What exactly is... What does that mean?
I'm what we call a novitiate, sister. My 3 years will be up next month. I'll be allowed to take my final vows.
You mean, you're not a nun yet? You could change your mind?
If I wanted to. But I pray to God he'll find me worthy enough and help me on the way to Charleston.
You know, I've heard that a woman could drive a man to drink, but I never put much stock in it before now.
Please, don't take any more, Josh.
If I am drunk, little sister, it is your fault.
You wouldn't talk like that if you didn't have the drink in you.
Never saw a woman in my life that I had a serious thought about. I'd settle down for you. I'd love you and provide for you. What a great, sad thing it is. A woman like you ought to have a home and man and young'uns to take care of. So pretty. And you're just gonna dry up, blow away. sisters is safe. Lord. Oh, dear Lord. I know you don't like this, but this is all we got, little sister. Just a sip, just a little bit. Medicine for the chills. Here. This will warm you up. You've been sick. Real sick, little sister. You've been burning up like a bucket of hot coals. But you're gonna be all right now. Oh, they got soaked through from the river.
Oh, it's one of the... We must have it cut when we go into the sisterhood.
Must be a trying experience. Woman's hairs are crowning glory.
There's only one crowning glory, Josh.
I reckon. Sister Cecilia, I can't excuse myself for the way I was drinking last night. I don't expect you to excuse me, but you gotta know how sorry I am about it.
It wasn't your fault, Josh.
Was too. You could have died laying here on this cold ground.
But I didn't.
I don't recall exactly what I said, but it must have been enough to scare you half to death.
It was the whiskey talking, wasn't you?
Maybe so. Yeah, well, it sure wasn't me. Not old Josh Clements. Anybody in Boonesboro can tell you I'm the most boggling, wobbling, shilly-shally, and no account that ever hit the territory. Why, critters like me, we don't ever settle down.
Did you steal this from the Chillicothes? Oh, they might have killed you.
If I hadn't killed them first.
Oh.
I didn't want to kill him, little sister. They're going to know he's gone before long. That stolen food and blanket. They're going to look real good this time. And sooner or later, they're going to find me.
And me.
That's the worst of it.
No, Josh. That's the least of it.
Well, now, no use worrying you to talk like that. Besides being known for my lack of responsibility, I'm also known for being uncommonly lucky. So, you try to get some sleep. Just try, please. I'm sorry, little sister.
Well, then, I'll say my prayers. And for you too, Josh.
You're gonna have to come get us.
Hello, Josh. Josh, can you hear me?
Don't let me go crazy now.
Josh, where are you?
It is you. I've never been so glad to see you.
I reckon that old critter of yours, old Bessie, didn't like it around here too much. She showed up at the fort the next day after you'd left, and she was still carrying your supplies and had your rifle on her. I figured the way she came back. Easy now. My brother, Chief Tallfire, and I have made a bargain. I don't know whether Cincinnatus going to think too much of it because I've traded off a heap of his stores. But I reckon you're worth it. And as for that brave you killed, Tallfire agrees that your cousin Billy Hugh Brown more than makes up for it. So let you and I get out of here before he changes his mind. Josh! I reckon he's been in that cellar so long he's half crazy. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Hold it, Josh. Hold it. Hold it in the name of God, damn it.
You go. Woman stays.
No!
Josh, Tallfire, maybe we can bargain some more. You let her go, and I'll see that you get those iron nails and pickaxes you want. Hold it, Josh.
It's a fever, Tallfire. Bad fever. You know how it makes her hair fall out. Oh, she's been sick. Real sick. You take her with you, and white man sickness will spread through your whole tribe.
Josh, I wish you'd change your mind about coming to Charleston. This trip would do you good.
I don't want to go to Charleston. I don't want anybody to go to Charleston.
Celia. Rebecca.
Come again.
Thank you.
Sister.
Israel, God bless.
I forgot the lunch I packed. Come on, Israel, help me.
Well, I better see if Becky forgot anything else.
Josh, it's very hard to thank someone that's... You risked your life time and again to save mine. I can't find proper words.
There's still time to change your mind, little sister.
We'll be back come Monday.
Goodbye, Josh.
Get up there.
Why do you scruffy colonials persist in these futile gestures of defiance?
Futile, Colonel. Blowing up bridges that you need to get your supplies through?
A temporary inconvenience, actually. Quite ineffectual, I assure you.
Who is he trying to convince, Daniel? Himself or us?
You will address me with the proper respect. I am Colonel Trevelyan, Governor of His Britannic Majesty's 4th Military District.
You know, Daniel ain't too much on this here military etiquette. What do? Bow, salute, or curtsy?
You know, I kind of figured the Colonel wants you to do all three.
We shall see how insolent you are tomorrow morning at sunrise. Have a look.
All right, trip it.
Let me go! Take your hands off me! Let me go, you scurvy lobster backs!
With my compliments, gents, another traitor to keep you company. Now and hereafter. Cellmates tonight, gallows mates tomorrow.
My name is Daniel Boone. My friend here is Gabe Cooper. Who might you be?
Sam Weaver.
Looks like they cuffed you around some.
What did they get you for, Sam?
These blasted Tories. They raided our farm. Killed my folks. I was away visiting relatives. I got back. Wasn't anything left but foodstuffs and some grain. I heard British regulars were coming to confiscate it. I couldn't let that food fall into enemy hands.
What'd you do, Sam?
I burned it. All of it. Wasn't about to let him use it against us.
He's a spunky one, ain't he?
And I took off up into the hills, and the British put a price on my head. And just this morning, some of those good Tory citizens who hate the idea of our fighting for liberty, they turned me in.
This is loyalist country, all right. Public officials, merchants, housewives, everybody. They're all loyal to the king.
It's worse than being in a nest full of copperheads.
They hate us more than the redcoats do. The redcoats are just doing their jobs as good soldiers, but these blasted Tories, they'd like to take all the patriots and boil them in oil.
Well, here we are, mateys. A delicious last meal for the condemned. Cold porridge.
Yeah.
But seeing as how you're going to hang, you can order anything else you like, providing it's more of the same cold porridge. Mark you, it's no better nor no worse than what His Majesty's troops have to drink. I says to myself, Harry Pickens, I says, Sergeant Harry Pickens, but as soon as you get out of...
We need us to ruse.
I'll move him, Boone.
They won't be back this way. Might as well save your strength and get some sleep. As good a place as any. We'll move with first light.
Where to?
Toward home and mother. To safety behind our own lines. First stop, Shelby.
Slim chance of making it, Daniel. That's more than a week's travel. And this is all lawless territory. Shelby has more redcoats than the town we just left.
I won't guarantee it'll be easy.
But, Mr. Boone, we need food and a place to hide and rest and help in finding the right roads. How can we do it?
We'll find a way. We'll do it.
Daniel, I didn't want to say anything up to now, but ain't we headed in the wrong direction?
Nope, Shelby's the place I want. Come on.
We come from the north to do our job, and they threw us in a jug in Dover.
Right.
Well, Shelby is even south of Dover.
Dangerous to go back the way we came. They might be expecting us.
Mr. Boone, this way's longer and riskier.
That's right, Sam, but we're going to have help.
We'll have help. In here?
Morning, good sirs. Leander Dunphy's the name, master bootmaker. Sizing you all up, I'd say you men needing something sturdy for walking comfort. Instead of thin-soled footwear like this officer gent who rides a lot.
Matter of fact, I ordered some boots. I just dropped by to see if they were ready.
Don't seem to remember you. What was the name?
Some people call me Richard. Poor Richard.
Well, bless King George. My dim spark of mental intelligence must be flickering out. I recall you now. That's the right smart fit. And handsome line to attract the ladies. I'll send your old boots over. You can pay the boy then. I trust officers. Now, sir, your boots are ready and waiting. Comes to 20 shillings.
20 shillings? I don't have that much. It's more than I counted on.
Sorry. That's the price.
Well, maybe I can borrow it.
He that goes a borrowing
goes a sorrowing.
Yep. That's just the way Ben Franklin wrote it in Poor Richard's Almanac.
Well, Mr. Dunphy, it's nice to know you, and my name is...
Don't want to hear it. No, their names neither. Ain't safe to know. Something goes wrong, they might force it out of me. You'll do fine. Now for you.
You really think it'll work?
We're not the first ones to work deep behind British lines. Mr. Dumpy's gotten a lot of folks back once their mission's finished.
Lots of captured American soldiers that escaped British prison. I helped them get back, too.
Secret escape route and a network of agents right on the British noses. Now, that's something.
There's a peddler's wagon waiting for you right outside that door. Pots and pans, household goods, trinkets.
Why a peddler's wagon?
Your new occupation, traveling peddler. There's food in the wagon, jerk venison, cold journey cake, and a sack of dried corn. Should keep the wrinkles out of your belly until the next agent takes over.
And who'll that be?
Haven't the foggiest idea. All I can tell you is a method for catching hold of him.
Don't take any chances, do you?
Can't afford to, Tiny. No agent knows the identity of any other agent in the system.
You mean we just pass from agent to agent along the escape route?
Best way to avoid a blunder. Do you know what'll happen if one of us miscalculates? There wouldn't be enough left of our hide to make slippers for a one-legged grasshopper.
That's a powerful, clever scheme you got there, boss.
Yep. Here, tell some fancy-pants French officer on General Lafayette's staff hatched it out. Any of you know a little tune called We Have Lived and Loved Together? If not, I can teach it to you.
No, I think I know it. Why?
From here, you go on to a fort called Stony Point. You'll stop at the tavern there for refreshment. And in there, kind of casual-like, you'll whistle that little tune. Then you wait to be approached.
How do we know who's the right one?
Here's your sign and countersign. Commit it to your memory, then burn it.
Quotation from poor Richard's almanac.
It's so fitting and proper choosing Ben Franklin. The British just naturally hate him. Now, this is the most important part of your trip. This map shows the next leg of your journey. This route should be the safest as far as redcoats and Tory Rangers is concerned. Turn it into your next agent, get a new map.
Why draw it on cloth?
In case you stopped and searched, they wouldn't think of looking at a neckerchief.
There was a frog lived in a pool. Sing song, kitty, won't you cry me, oh? He sure was the biggest fool. Sing song, kitty, won't you cry me, oh? He-mo, cry-mo, dear-o, he-ma-ha, Willie, Billy, wink, dong, rompin' up and doo-da, he-mo, cry-mo, sing song, kitty, won't you cry me, oh? He could dance and he could sing. Sing song, kitty, won't you cry me, oh? He could make the whole woods ring. Sing song, kitty, won't you cry me, oh? Oh, he-mo, cry-mo, dear-o, he-ma-ha, Willie, Billy, wink, dong, rompin' up and doo-da, he-mo, cry-mo, sing song, kitty, won't you cry me, oh? Oh!
Whoa!
What's going on up there?
Couple of lizard green Tory Rangers.
Whoa.
Dismount and submit to a search.
What's the trouble, Corporal?
Private property suitable for war use is subject to military appropriation.
By whose authority?
Commanding officer, 9th Loyalist Regiment. You carrying any weapons or firearms in here?
No, just peddler's goods. We sell them from town to town.
Hey, right handsome pots. Just what a soldier needs to prepare his victuals.
We're happy to contribute. They're fighting the rebels for us, you know.
Hey.
Candles, steel needles, sewing yarn, buttons. Grab this bolt of cloth.
It's about time we had some new shirts made.
Anything a soldier needs has military importance. Here's some more. Wait. Just put it down over there. Here's an odd one. Ever see the likes of this before?
No.
What in tarnation do you call us here, peddler?
Oh, that's,
Do you know?
I don't know. Must have gotten it by mistake.
I know what it is. That's an egg whip.
Well, sure, it's used for the latest thing from France. We first saw it in Boston, you know?
An egg whip?
Sure, it's used for beating up eggs to make omelets.
Mighty peculiar. A peddler not knowing his own stock. Who are you, mister?
Hoskins, Peter Hoskins. This is my nephew, and that's my assistant.
Not knowing your own goods. You know, I think the captain would like to have a little talk with you. I'm putting you all under arrest.
You looking for this, mister? Now what do we do with him? We can't just leave him here.
Shoot him. They're Tories, ain't they? They deserve to die.
No, I understand how you feel, Sam. Come, move out there. Straddle that log. You face this way.
Won't be long before their friends come along and find them. Then you know what happens to us.
You better get to Stony Point.
Done in by an egg whip.
What are you going to do, Sam, when we're safely out of this?
I haven't had time to think about it much. Guess I'll put down roots someplace.
Well, you're welcome to stay on in Boonesboro.
Boonesboro?
It's a nice little place on the south bank of the Kentucky River, and there's lots of fine land available.
Sounds real nice, thanks. I'd like to settle down, maybe raise a family.
I'm a family man myself. It's a great satisfaction. The country needs more families. We're growing all the time.
Hey, Daniel, why don't you tell that to a few of them Tuscarora squaws?
You think it'd do any good?
Well, maybe you can convince one of them to hitch up with me for patriotic reasons.
Hurry up there.
Sociable of you to drop in, neighbours. Welcome to the hospitality of Molly Oaken.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Hogan. Cold apple cider. Do you have any booze?
Cold as a landlord's art. You folks newcomers to Fort Stony Point?
Oh, just passing through, peddling household goods from town to town. Need anything?
Just a husband. Look around in your wagon.
Go ahead, Sam.
Couldn't he pick a better time to do his whistling?
Got no choice. Those rangers can be discovered at any time.
I always did like that tune. Do you know the words?
Sure I do.
Ah! Quiet, everybody! Quiet! Quiet, 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 everybody! Quiet! I got a young fella here who's going to sing for us. Hey! Molly, me back! Give me that lunch box you took off the fellow what couldn't pay his bill.
Right.
Ah! Here! Ah!
We have lived and loved together many a changing year, we have shared each other's gladness and wept each other's tears. I have never known such sorrow that was long unsoothed by thee, that was long unsoothed by thee. For thy smile can make a summer where darkness else would be. For thy smile can make a summer where darkness else would be.
Any of them give you the sign you were expecting?
Either one.
Should I whistle again?
Might be too suspicious. You best get out of here.
Well, we go.
We're sitting here like fish in a rain barrel waiting to be shot. Let's go.
What's your hurry, friends? We rent comfortable rooms. Would you be stopping the night with us?
Maybe, maybe not.
A man what travels for a living needs his rest. Early to bed and early to rise.
Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Score another for old Ben Franklin.
Tried to give you the sign inside. Lately, I feel I'm being watched. Especially since the last man I passed along about a week ago. The poor devil was wounded, forgot his instructions, bungled himself into a British patrol, and was recaptured. Might be my imagination, but I don't feel entirely safe.
You're a brave woman, Molly.
Oh, I don't know. This business gives a body nightmares. I keep dreaming of a British rope, and my neck fits into it like a duck's foot in the mud.
We know the feeling.
Go to my cabin, far end of the fort. I'll turn the tavern over to one of my helpers. Wait for me.
As my old pappy used to say, every shut eye ain't sleep and every goodbye ain't gone. Peach trees and chicken gizzards. Women's these days are as slick as lizards.
Give me the old map. Burn this. As I said, you'll split up. You two take this road here through New Oak Valley, and you, this other road past Ridgeville. Both roads come together at Cedar Creek. You'll meet right here at a fur trader's cabin. Ain't much water in the creek this time of year, and if John Bull is trailing you, he'll expect you to cross over. But as I understand it, the new agent has different ideas. You wear this now.
Any reason?
The best. They have your descriptions. Have to fit you out now to look different. And what I have in mind for you, my tall friend, a rag on your neck ain't suitable.
Now, that ain't Providence. Afternoon, Your Reverence.
Afternoon.
Sure hope you ain't in no hurry.
No, just on the way to Fayetteville to fill the pulpit in the new church.
We just buried one of our boys back there. A horse threw him, broke his neck. I wonder if you could preach him a few words, kind of send him on his way.
Be glad to say a prayer for one of our gallant royalist rangers? I think it might be better if I spoke from the heart. As the flower, the glory of man withers away, but the souls of the righteous are in the hands of the Lord. To the unwise,
Dick Simpson.
Dick Simpson, you seem to die, but you are in peace. Though you seem punished in the eyes of man, your hopes are full of immortality, and you shall be greatly rewarded. For God proved you and found you worthy for himself. Amen.
Thank you, Your Reverence. We're on patrol out hunting down some traitorous rebels. They make out to be peddlers, but they're going to be hung the minute they're found.
Mercy be granted their souls.
You ain't seen nothing of them, have you? A big black fella, a young boy about 20, and a tall man?
Tall man?
Yeah, about your height.
Sorry, I'll keep a sharp eye open. Bless you, brothers. Be protected.
Just like the letter says, Corporal, I'm bringing this escaped slave back to my father in Raleigh.
And that's the biggest slave I've ever laid me eyes on. What's your name, big fella?
Reuben.
Funny he wouldn't run off again. You with no gun and him without leg chains or manacles.
Wouldn't do any good. He'd just break out of them. He's got a real thing about chains.
Oh, he has, eh? Has he? You've got a real thing about chains, have you? You know, Reuben, are you as strong as you look? Eh? Sitting in this smelly barn all day makes tedious duty. We ain't had us a day of sport in weeks. Bring him over here. Come on.
But all those people are waiting to be checked through.
I don't think you heard me. Bring him over here.
Do what the man says, Reuben.
Right, lads, chain him up. You know, it appears to me, Reuben, that you got the strength of 10 men locked up in those hickory log arms of yours. Prove it, and you're on your way. You don't, then you'll work for us, filling potholes in that road out there, from here to Kingdom Come. Right, who's next? You.
slav's worth $500. My father happens to be a very close friend of Colonel Trevelyan. You try anything foolish and they'll probably take it out of your pay for the next few years. Clean up that mess, blast you. And then get out of here. Both of you.
Anybody here?
Look out! Oh, it's Boone. How you?
Kind of risky sneaking up on a man like that.
Anybody around, Mr. Boone?
No. So, some bread and some appleware if you're hungry.
We weren't too sure we'd make it.
I figured we better wait a while. Yeah, you almost didn't.
No. He means we had ourselves a real heart stopper with some redcoats.
Yeah, they tried to give me a bad time, and I almost spoiled everything.
I had kind of a narrow squeak, too.
You people turn around real gentle like now, because I be armed. No, I'm not a trusting man, even to preachers. You come here peaceable like, or you aim to steal me furs.
You keep your furs, friends. We're just weary travelers seeking to rest a bit. The only trouble is we may rest too long and waste time. You know what they say. Dost thou love life, do not squander time.
For that's the stuff life is made of.
The first friendly face we've seen in days.
My partner be out in the woods with a horse and wagon. I'll send him a smoke signal. He'll come for you. My name's Pettigrew. Who might you all be? I ask you a question, mister.
I'm thinking, Mr. Pettigrew, that you agents aren't supposed to ask the names.
Don't you move!
Or didn't you know that? Way out of this cabin.
Oh! Mr. Boone, come look at this.
Finish him up, Gabe.
Thanks, I heard you talking. My name's Rusty, I'm the agent. Pettigrew's a dirty river pirate. A few days ago, him and his gang stole my best furs. Then they got suspicious and forced me to talk. Pettigrew stuck around and to see what was going to happen.
What did he hope to gain?
Everything he could steal from you, then turn you into the British for the reward. That smoke brought his gang of renegades. Here's your new map. Like as far as Fort Royal, the last stop. I'll give you some new clothes and new instructions later.
Later, we can't hold out in here long.
Don't have to. Come on. It's a natural limestone tunnel. They're under the hill to the other side. When we discovered it, we built this cabin up against it. Have to give it up now.
think we're lost. We're trying to get to a town called Kingsport. Join up with the Loyalist Rangers. We were told you know the way.
Always glad to see the Rangers getting new recruits. But I've got me a day's work to finish. I'll take your part way tonight. Henry, go and get some victuals ready and spread out some extra blankets for these people. It's mighty careless of you getting lost. These days, it's a heap dangerous being neglectful. A little neglect may breed mischief. For want of a nail, a shoe was lost.
For want of a shoe, the horse was lost. For want of the horse, the rider was lost.
Our agent at Cedar Creek was right. This is the last link in the chain. Come dawn, we head for the American lines looking like berry pickers. But there aren't many berries left this time of year. There's no other excuse for covering your movements. We'll just have to take our chances. You'll find some sacks up there to make it comfortable. Between the British and American lines, there's a bridge. It's guarded by Hessians. Now, they have no stake in this war. They just like money. Well, thanks to a well-placed bribe or two, the sergeant of the Hessian Guard detachment orders his men to look the other way when berry pickers cross the bridge.
Hear that, Sam? Come tomorrow morning, it's home again.
That's only until you and Mr. Boone get orders to blow up another British bridge. Here's a pillow for you. Here's another.
Better turn in.
What's the matter, Daniel?
I thought I recognized it. It must have been my imagination. Let's turn in.
That map you carry, I have to send it back to the escape agent. It's proof that another escape party reached the end of the line.
Gabe, you've got it.
Yeah, I'll put it. It's gone. It's not here. You know, Boone, there's something awful fishy here.
You think your missing friend stole the map while we slept?
He could have, but why?
Gabe, do you recall early in the evening when Sam said we were ordered to blow up a British bridge?
Yeah?
I never told him that. Not at Dover nor any time. Did you?
No, I didn't.
Gentlemen, we're in bad trouble.
Where could he be, Boone?
I don't know, Gabe. Fletcher, you stay here. If we're not back in 15 minutes, get a hold of the escape agent. Tell him to call in all of his men, no matter what. It's not too late already.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Weaver. Or should I call you Sam? I couldn't have picked a better man to ferret out the secrets of their escape system.
You know, there was one time when I almost ruined everything. Then, of course, some of our own people almost spoiled everything along the way.
But they kept right on going. And we kept the pressure on, pretending to pursue to hurry them along. Now, thanks to the notes you took, we know everything. The route, the names of the agents, the places of contact, the signs, countersigns. I can smash their entire apparatus in one blow.
Then you have troops ready, sir.
They're deployed outside the fort. I didn't want to alarm anyone, but now I can give the order. To one group to surround the blacksmith's cabin and retake the prisoners, and to the other to move on the escape agents and round them up.
It's a shame to have to spoil things for you.
You fools, you're surrounded. You'll never get out of the fort alive.
The map, Sam. Or is it Lieutenant Weaver?
Samuel Forbes Weaver.
Senior Lieutenant, British Army.
You can start preparing for another role, Lieutenant. Prisoner of war. Take him, Galen.
An officer of the Crown become his prisoner? I'd rather die.
You know, Sonny, I got a feeling that with time, I can make you heal.
How about some more apple cobbler, Gabe?
My mouth says yes, but my stomach says, hey, up there, quit crowding.
Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, I know, but he ate like there's no tomorrow.
Now, Daniel, you know Rebecca's the best cook in Boonesboro.
Amen.
In the whole world. Here, I'll have some more. Now, next time you go on an important mission, you tell Pa to take me along.
He's right over there. Why don't you ask him yourself?
Because he doesn't always listen to me, but he always listens to you.
In that case, next time we go on an important mission, I'll tell him, don't go.
Dan, you were gone so very long. Can't you tell me anything about it?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Just a few of the things we had to do for the Army.
Well, did any good come out of it?
Oh, a few things.
Like what?
Well, I did learn the words to a new song.
How's it go?
We have lived and loved together through many a changing year. We have shared each other's laughter and wept each other's tears. Hey, that was worth coming home for.
Mush.
Mush.
Here, I thought you were so wrapped up in yourself you didn't have time to think of me.
Now, where did you get an idea like that?
He that falls in love with himself hath no rivals. Benjamin Franklin. Aren't you acquainted with Poor Richard's Almanac?
Never heard of him.
Daniel, sometimes I don't understand you at all.
Becky, there's no reason for taking on like this.
The onions I'm coming.
You started bawling the minute you heard about my orders to General Hook.
Well, to tell the truth, Dan, it's not you I'm worried about. It's Josh and Gabe. They're so helpless.
They're gonna handle things all right. The way you're carrying on, you'd think they'd come a cropper trying to get in out of the rain.
Hey!
All right, Gabe, it's not that funny.
What happened?
He ran into one of Becky's hanging flower pots.
Let me take a look at that. Becky, have you got anything for this?
Careful.
Here,
What is it?
bear jowl.
Oh, thank you, Becky.
It's not to eat. It's for the eye.
Oh, Josh.
Well, what in tarnation she carrying on for?
Well, she's got some kind of female idea that you two are kind of helpless on your own.
Helpless.
Well, I keep trying to convince her. I know you two will be able to handle that Yorktown mission on your own.
Well, certainly. Me and Gabe by ourselves?
I just got orders to join General Hook. But the plan is still kind of simple. This is Fort Tony. That's the strongest fort in the British defense. That prevents the French forces under General Rochambeau from joining Washington's forces, who are located about right here.
Well, is this Rochambeau, whoever's he aiming to take that fort?
He has to, but he's under strength, and there's at least a regiment of redcoats here. Now, if we can get our hands on the plans of Fort Tony, General Rochambeau is convinced that a handful of men can take the fort.
Well, where are we supposed to find these plans?
And the head of the man that designed the fort, Sir Samuel Tony. We have information that he's arriving by boat, the Albion, in Yorktown in about 3 days. You get Tony and deliver him to General Rochambeau.
Sounds pretty simple.
Yeah.
All right, say the whole thing back to me.
We go to Yorktown, then we meet this boat, the Albatross.
The Albion.
Right. And then we wait for this fellow, Sir Samuel, to come off. And we follow him to wherever he's going, and we just bushwhack him, that's all.
You got any idea what this fellow who built the fort's gonna look like, Boone?
If he's one of them thinkers, he probably looks like all his bread ain't quite done.
Did you ever meet a thinker, Josh?
Yeah, met one Salem one time. He used to stuff hoot owls. He stuffed so many of them he started looking like them. We ain't gonna have no trouble finding this fella.
Yeah, I know I can count on you.
We'll handle it just like we handled it when we saved that Shawnee chief squaw and stopped that massacre at Salt Lake. Take care of yourself. Hear that?
See you later, Boone.
Letitia, my dear. Oh, I do believe I've spotted a pink-bellied plover.
Father, you are staring at the feather on my hat.
Oh, nonsense, my dear. That's no migratory feather.
Are you sure that's Tawny?
He sure looks dang bad enough to be one of them signs, fella.
Ah, what an exotic country.
The boat has been docked for 20 minutes and we are still waiting for our escort.
What more did you expect from Captain Prissy?
Percy, Father. His name is Percy, and he is no longer a captain, having been promoted to the commandant of Yorktown.
Small wonder that we're losing the colonies.
Father, I know that you find Percy insufferable, but please, we are engaged to be married.
Well, I'll try not to hold that against you.
Father, I beg of you, please keep your political opinions to yourself. To yourself.
My dear, I trust you'll forgive our delay, Sir Samuel.
Burdens of state, no doubt.
Yes, I had to personally convince Magua, a chieftain of the Iroquois, to join our cause as my chief scout.
Did you succeed?
With the promise to have him personally knighted by the king.
Oh,
Letitia, you look fit.
do I? Is it against military regulations for you to kiss me, Percy? I shall cherish that forever.
You must be exhausted after your crossing, Sir Samuel.
See, Sir Samuel, I told you the one.
I'm afraid the house I've commandeered for you is no peach and manor, but it is the most comfortable in Yorktown.
I'm sure it will do nicely.
I must have room for a laboratory.
You're still trying to outdo Isaac Newton, Sir Samuel?
And I still intend to prove that his so-called second lord of mechanics is a fraud, according to my own serious belief.
Father, I'm sure that Colonel Berkeley has other concerns at the moment. Come along.
Poole, stay here and see that the luggage follows immediately. The Nelson House on Threadneedle Street.
Let's go.
Very careful with that luggage. I hope they don't think a touch of gout will keep me, Sir Samuel Tawney, from visiting this fort.
Yes, come in.
Father?
Oh, did the post come?
Note from Percy, accepting our invitation to dine with us this evening.
Was that a courier?
No, Father. Oh, I do hope you like the suckling pig.
Ha! I have it. The ratio has to be 7 to 1.
Yes, Father.
Oh, yes, that's it. The tube has to be 7 times as long as the rocket head. Oh, I can't wait to tell General Washington.
General Washington?
Letitia, I must pledge you to complete secrecy. You've long known my feelings about the War of Independence.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, I've written to the American commander offering myself and my rocket head in the cause of liberty. I expect a reply any day now from the general.
Father, Mama told me what difficulty you had with Euclid at Cambridge.
Euclid and Cicero in an age of science. Small wonder England is governed by fops who quote Latin.
Well, I do hope you like the suckling pig.
As your husband or dinner?
Where do you think you're going?
We've been invited to supper.
You have you?
They must be his lord and ladyship we've been expecting. I'll be off with you before I give you a good clout.
Come here.
We're gonna have roast pig and biscuits. I should have known better to trust a thickhead like you.
Who you calling a thickhead?
You big fat tub of lard.
Well, you little pipsqueak. I got a good mind to break you clean in half.
You think you can do it?
I do.
Hey, now, hold it. You've had your fun. Now move on.
Move. Gabe, go.
The tradesman's entrance is at the rear.
What do you want here?
We came here to grease the axles on the carriage.
Ain't you noticed him squeaking a lot lately?
And if you do any more squeaking, we're gonna grease your gullet. Now, how do I get to Sir Samuel? How do I get to Sir Samuel? Excuse me, sir, but you're my prisoner. Did you hear me?
Oh, you can put that ridiculous blunderbuss away, laddie. You're perfectly safe here. When does General Washington want to see me?
You mean you knew we was coming to get you, Sir Samuel?
It might be prudent to use my code name, Centurion. We're surrounded by those still loyal to the crown, you know.
Whatever you call yourself, we better get out of here before them sentries wake up.
Oh, well, it'll take me a moment to pack my models.
Father, Colonel Berkeley will be here in a few moments.
Be right down, dear.
The British colonel? We can't leave now. If he finds them sentries, we won't get out of Yorktown. You better go on down. I got some business to take care of.
Guard, tell Lady Peacham that Colonel Berkeley has arrived. Yes, sir. Lady Peacham, Colonel Berkeley's out here.
You want to make a dead man? What's your name, soldier?
Tarbox, Andrew Tarbox, sir.
Just look at that uniform. You're a disgrace to your regiment. Put this man on report.
Tacky. Very tacky.
How do I look?
Tacky. Very tacky.
Where in heaven's name is James?
That's me, ma'am.
You?
Well, what I mean is that his ma took sick sudden like, and I'm taking his place. I'm Gabe. Your guest are in the library.
Oh, very well then. Please see to dinner.
Come here. Just how long do you suppose we can get away with this?
Long enough to get them through supper. Now, you just keep that grub coming fast, you hear?
What grub are you talking about?
The stuff you're gonna serve them.
Me?
Well, you're the butler, ain't you?
What do I know about butling?
There ain't nothing to know. You serve from the right, you take away from the... Or do you serve from the left, And it don't matter. Just keep the food coming fast until we can get that dingbat Sir Samuel out of there, you hear?
What are you going to be doing?
Well, I'll think of something. Well, get in there and start bubbling.
I trust you find your quarters comfortable, Letitia.
Oh, yes. You've been so generous, Percy. But is it really necessary for me to be accompanied by one of your redcoats each time that I stir from the house?
My dear, you underestimate the treachery of these colonists. They would not hesitate to assault an Englishwoman if it served their ends.
They are savages, ma'am.
Because they choose to fight for their independence?
Surely, Sir Samuel. You are not suggesting they're schooled enough in the art of politics to govern themselves.
I have observed, Colonel, that those nations that make a muddle of their own affairs regard this as a divine qualification to administer the affairs of others.
Are you speaking of England, sir?
Well, who are you?
I'm the new butler.
Well, what happened to James?
His mom's ailing.
Noah begat Shem, Ham, and Japheth. But sugar, until you got begat, he was just practicing. My. I could just stand here and feast my eyes. What's your name, sugar?
Gabe.
Well, you can call me Maybelle.
You're kind of restful on the eyes yourself, Maybelle.
You trying to sweet talk me, honey?
I was working up to it kind of slow-like.
I'm going to throw you a few cautions. Now, I am the cook, and you are the butler. And being cook, I am the monarch of the cuisine.
Cuisine?
That's kitchen to you, boy. And every time you enter that door, you enter into Maybelle's kingdom.
Oh.
Now, as butler, you are entitled to a few respects.
I am?
Ain't you ever buttled before?
Little. Upriver.
Yeah, must have been way up. Now, you just get in there and tell them supper's ready.
Rub's on.
Gentlemen, shall we go in to dinner?
Yes, of course.
Father, you promised to behave this evening.
Just casting a few pearls of wisdom before I roast pig.
Here, see that her ladyship is served first. How's it going?
Must have been easier at Bunker Hill. I gotta serve this soup.
We ain't got time for soup. What do you mean, we? They's eating it.
You are talking to the monarch of the cuisine, and that's kitchen to you.
What I meant to say was, do you think it'll go with roast pig?
My soup a la Maybelle goes with anything. Here, take it inside and serve it.
Magpie with the white beak, and it had a broken leg, so I took a branch and made a little crutch for it. Just as I fixed it up, along came its mother and pecked my scalp. Terrifying experience.
Father, was there another occasion with another sort of bird?
I've met all sorts of birds in my time, dear.
Very interesting, Sir Samuel. Very.
Gabriel, haven't we forgotten the wine?
No, that was stupid of me, wasn't it?
A new servant, Letitia?
Yes, Father. You must know how very difficult it is to keep servants these days.
I forgot the wine.
Sugar, you're one big, beautiful hunk of man, but as a butler, you ain't gonna amount to nothing. Now, my pig is getting cold, so take it on in there so it'll be ready for you.
And hurry.
In my judgment, sir, freedom cannot be bargained with, nor can it be bestowed as an act of charity.
Sir Samuel, to one unaware of your kinship to the king, your remarks could easily be misconstrued as seditious.
Then so be it.
Gabriel, the wine, please.
sorry, sir.
What are you doing, you madman? Stop that at once!
Spuckers, can I be of any help, sir?
What are you doing away from your post?
No, I must remind you that this is not a regimental barracks, and I will ask you to apologize to Gabriel.
Colonel Barclay apologized to a menial.
He don't have to apologize, ma'am.
If there is an ounce of gentlemanliness in you, you will apologize to Gabriel at once.
Uh-oh. You right back.
What?
We better get out of here.
There's something peculiar going on here.
No. The only thing that's peculiar that's going on here, Percy, is that you are behaving like a pompous popinjay.
Because I've been treated to an abominable dinner, had wine spilled over me, and had to listen to your father's inflammatory remarks about the crown.
I've heard enough.
Give me some.
Oh. Perhaps Father is right about this stupid war.
If we weren't engaged to be married, Letitia, I'd consider that an affront to my position as commandant of Yorktown.
Oh, bother your position.
What did you say?
I said that I think you are ludicrous.
Now, come on, because we gotta hurry.
Well, I won't take a moment. I've just got to pack a few things. Oh, I promised the general my plan for my submersible.
You must be distraught, my dear. Perhaps tomorrow you'll come to your senses. Boole, fetch my cape.
You come back here, Gabe.
What the blazes? What's the meaning of this, Boole?
I don't know, sir.
Summon the sentries. Perhaps you can shed some light on this, Letitia.
No, I have no idea, really.
Joyce, they're on to us.
Let's get out of here. Guard! Guard! The guards have been done in, sir. It's a rebel plot.
Sir Samuel. For Tommy. Powder? Just as I thought. What do you make of this, Boole?
Looks to me, sir, like a design for some sort of inhuman weapon.
Precisely my deduction. Have you drawn any conclusion?
I hesitate to say, sir.
Forget that I'm engaged to Samuel's daughter. I invite you to speak frankly, Lieutenant.
Well, it would seem to me, sir, that the occupant of this laboratory is in league with the rebels.
Are you insinuating that my father is a traitor?
This isn't snuff, Letitia.
Oh, that's preposterous.
Is it? How else am I to comprehend his insults to the crown?
Well, I will admit that father had reservations about the war.
What am I to make of the powder?
He was an amateur scientist, Percy. You've always known that.
And these designs for new weapons?
They were stolen directly from the notebooks of Leonardo da Vinci.
And this? A map showing Fort Tourney, one of the strongest redoubts in the British defense?
Well, I don't know about that unless...
Unless what, Letitia?
Father did say that he was in correspondence with...
With whom, Letitia?
No, I don't think that I should tell you, Percy.
I demand to know.
No, I don't trust you, Percy. You've already indicted father for treason. There's no reason to suspect that the truth would alter your opinion at all.
Letitia, if you think that our engagement will influence my judgment as an officer of the crown, you are mistaken.
Percy, with the possible exception of having chosen me as your fiancé, you have never shown very good judgment.
I warn you, Letitia.
Are you going to put my father in chains.
It saddens me, but I must place duty before love.
Oh.
You ain't aiming to go back for her. You torture her.
The man that's going to marry her?
That's the torture.
Listen, we got just enough time to get out of here before old Percy organizes a search party.
Gentlemen, my mind is made up.
How long's it been since you was scalped by an Iroquois, and that's who's after us?
Gentlemen, I feel your reports of the noble savage have been grossly exaggerated. Treat him with kindness, and he is but a child of nature.
His Majesty will pay much firewater for Sir Samuel's return, Magua.
Magua buy own firewater. Fat paleface very important to you. How much gold you pay?
10 sovereigns, then. But he must not be harmed. I want him brought here for questioning.
Magua no get scalp. Then you must pay more.
You'll get your scalps. Sir Samuel was traveling with 2 Americans, one white, the other black.
Black scalp best kind. Make Magua a tall man in tribe.
It's nippy out tonight. Good night for a bit of cheer, I'd say.
Cheers!
Yes. Yes. Who is it?
Take you to your father. You got a minute to get dressed.
God!
They can't hear you, ma'am, and I ain't got no time to waste.
How dare you break in here? I shall see to it. Then Colonel Barkley.
Ma'am, I ain't got no time to waste. We got a trip.
How dare you put me down? What do you do? Put me down. Oh, Father, how could you?
The price of liberty, my dear.
Liberty? But these savages.
Letitia, that was unkind. Gentlemen, you must forgive my daughter. She is distraught.
As soon as we get down the road a ways and get some beans and bear grease in her, she'll get over that distraught. What happened?
My ankle.
Well, it don't seem like it's broke. I mean, it may be sprained a little, but I think you'll be able to get along on it without any trouble at all. It don't seem like it. You know something? You do have pretty ankles.
I should have known that rock couldn't possibly put a dent in your backward skull.
You know something else? You got pretty hair, too.
Oh.
Now then, are you gonna come along easy? Here, am I gonna have to tote you?
Where?
You know what? Come here.
What are you doing?
Young lady, we are getting hitched.
I am not a squaw. Please
Know
take
that.
that off of my waist. Oh. Just who do you think?
Come here.
Oh!
Oh, careful of that, Gabriel. It contains my models and the plans for my gyro catapult and submersible that I promised to take to General Washington.
Oh, Father, how long do you plan to continue this ridiculous charade?
Charade, my dear. With my inventions, Washington will snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Come here.
Oh, where are you going?
I got something to check on. Ah, good. Still here.
Oh, what is that?
That is the news. And that is what's going to take us upriver.
Oh, how quaint.
We're going to get about an hour's sleep, and then we're going to move out.
You think that I'm going to sleep with this rope tied to you?
That won't be too hard. Just count bears.
Do you mean those black furry beasts the one sees in the zoological gardens?
That's it. Don't worry about it. The first one you see, just tug on the vine. I sleep real light.
Would you mind awfully if I stayed close by?
Child, I'm going to protect you like you was kin.
Oh.
White footprints mean woman in pale-faced party.
Wouldn't the lady's shoe tell you that? Ma'am, you always sleep like that?
Oh, like this. Well, only when I'm very weary. It's very relaxing, you see.
Sir Samuel. Sir... Your lordship. It's that time. Come on, Gabe. Oh.
Hark! The melancholy whimperings of a mother osprey calling to its young.
That ain't no osprey, that's an Iroquois. Get the canoe, Gabe.
Woodpeckers, perchance? I'm exhausted. Can't we rest a minute?
All right. We'll rest for a little bit. We still got a long way to go.
Where is Gabriel going?
I don't know, he's backtracking a little bit, I guess.
Don't you think that we should be moving on? I do think so.
Well, if you don't mind, your father said he'd like to rest just a little. Snow in July?
She's been leaving a trail for them to follow.
Well, did you expect an English maid to strike the colors?
The plans of my gyro catapult.
I'm a patient man, but...
Gabe, look, just leave it to me. Have I ever steered you wrong?
Every time I see you.
Oh, wait a minute. As I recall, the last time we was on a mission without Daniel and got in trouble, you were the leader.
You're gonna lead this one, huh?
Correct. I am the leader, and that makes you
the leadee.
Right.
And I say, either we forget about that fort or we take her down to the river and drown her.
No. Father, you wouldn't let them.
At this moment, Letitia, I would gladly scatter lilacs on your watery grave.
Oh.
Come on. Here. Well, you gotta eat something. Go on, it's good.
Thank you. You're very upset with me, aren't you?
No. I guess order, babe, but I ain't. I just don't think you realize what an important man your father is.
And I just don't think you realize what a horrible mistake you're making. My father is a child. And those silly experiments of his are his toys.
Yes, well, you see, it all derives from Newton's third law of motion. The mass and velocity of the rocket equals the mass and velocity of the exhaust. The head of the rocket is filled with an incendiary mixture, and the gases produced by the explosion try to expand in all directions. And since they cannot escape because of the walls of the tube itself runs away and leaves them behind. It's quite simple.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yes. Well, it's been very stimulating talking to you, Gabriel. I can see you're a man of vision.
Josh.
You know, that's the first time you called me Josh.
Is it? I've been very foolish, haven't I?
Well, if you think I'm going to argue with you about that, you're wrong, your ladyship.
Oh, please. Please don't call me your ladyship. Call me Tisha.
I'm getting to you, ain't I?
Well, Josh, when I ran away, why were you so sure that I would come back?
Oh, I figured that little bash on the head was a pure sign of affection, kind of a love tap. I think it's only fair to warn you that I got quite a way with the ladies. They don't call me the Kentucky Killer for nothing.
Oh, I can see that. Oh, it's gotten chilly, hasn't it?
A little bit.
There's a shawl in my bag. Would you be good enough to get it for me?
Sure.
Thank you. And I know how to use it.
I ought to drown you like Gabe said.
Never mind that, just get up. Now, don't you try anything funny, because...
Magua come to get scalp, not to lose it.
It's preposterous! How dare you abandon pursuit of Sir Samuel when you were under orders to capture him and bring him here for questioning?
We were outnumbered, sir.
By 3 men and Lady Peacham?
By a sizable concentration of troop strength and cannon.
Cannon?
Much boom boom. Night sky like daylight.
Apparently field practice with some new type weapons, sir. We saw it with our own eyes. It was frightening.
Huh. Sir Samuel's inventions.
It would seem, Colonel, to be a more monstrous plot than even you at first suspected.
Where did you come upon Sir Samuel's party?
Well, at a point approximately midway between Fort Tony and Yorktown. Here, sir.
Uh-huh. The meeting ground for Rochambeau's French army and General Washington's forces. Lieutenant, saddle my fastest horse. I must bring this to the attention of General Partridge at once.
Much boom boom.
No, I cannot go another step.
Josh. Whoa! This is you one step from glory. That is the promised land, your lordship. We're liable to wind up with enough medals to scare horses. Come on!
Oh, poor simpleton.
Oh, I am overjoyed to see you. You must be Boone.
No, you got the wrong man, General.
Oh, welcome, mon ami.
I'm Gabe. And I'm Clements.
Oh, where is Daniel Boone?
Oh, he had to report to General Hooks, but he figured you'd rest easy knowing that everything is in the hands of Josh Clements. That's your man right over there, General.
As my prisoner, Sir Samuel, you'll be accorded every civility.
Prisoner? Who is this foreigner? I demand to see General Washington.
Well, now hold on just a minute there, your lordship. He's planning on seeing Washington. Well, you know, the general here, he ain't just homegrown. I mean, you might loosen up with him a little bit.
Well, I'm not used to dealing with subordinates. However, these are trying times. Unhappily, some of my models and plans were damaged en route. However, I managed to salvage the plan for my submersible, as I described in my correspondence. It is hand-driven with a screw propeller and goat skins built into the hull.
Goat skins?
To fill with water, old chap. Some people cannot grasp the most rudimentary principles of mechanics.
Father.
What is this?
It is quite simple. When they fill with water, the vessel submerges.
Father.
Perhaps you'd be more interested in my hot air balloon. It might be easier for you to understand. As it is established that hot air expands, given a certain volume...
Father, I insist that you tell this immigrant who you are.
Are you not Sir Samuel Tony, the man who designed Le Fort?
I design stockades. My specialty is offensive weaponry, sir.
I think we got the wrong man. Well, he came off the boat. Yeah, but this one is a dingbat.
Who is this impostor, Clemence?
It's a long story, General.
Real long.
I, sir, am Sir Samuel Peacham, better known to your superiors as Centurion.
Sergeant! Put the prisoner in irons! Not him, you fool! Him!
Do you dare to lay a hand on the subject of the king?
Gotta admit, she's spunky. And now, General, I allow as how that Gabe and me, we might have made a small mistake, but we might be able to trade him to the British for that other dingbat.
I spent a winter at Valley Forge. I was with them at Bunker Hill, Saratoga. How much does France owe America?
But isn't Fort Tawny their objective, Colonel?
A ruse, General. They obviously intended us to find this map. Oh, they'll make a try for the fort, but only to mask their real intent, the capture of Yorktown.
A dazzling deduction, Colonel. But you're asking me to evacuate the entire complement at Fort Tawny?
Sir, by removing these troops to the mouth of the river, we can form a pincer that can crush these rebels once and for all.
A brilliant maneuver, if it succeeds.
If it does, sir, you will be a very big man in the establishment.
I shall order the immediate withdrawal of the entire garrison at Fort Tawny.
Excellent, sir.
C'est impossible. They are leaving the fort defenseless. Mes amis, I do not pretend to comprehend American strategy, but you have devised a military miracle.
Well, we just figured it'd be easier like that.
Oh, I cannot wait to tell Lafayette.
My pass.
Oh!
War's heck.
Travel and travel for many a mile, for many a mile we roam. Long, long days and cold, cold nights. It's good to be back home. And it's good to be back home.
You mean you and Gabe ran the Redcoats out of Fort Tawny single-handed?
Israel, when you're outnumbered like we was, now you can't outfight them, so we outthought them.
What was the scariest part?
Getting away from Lady Peacham, I think. I never saw a woman take to me like that. I sure hope that child gets over me quick like. Oh, I brought you a present, Israel.
What is it?
Well, that's a genuine rocket.
Gosh, gee, thanks. When'd you have time to make it?
Between running off from Lady Peacham and taking the fort.
I hope me and Gabe didn't give you no anxious minutes, sir.
About taking Fort Tawny single-handed? Never gave it a thought.